And we are live. Welcome to the Room Show. Got a special guest on here, Legendary Harry. What's up, bro?
What's the word? Go wrong. See you, man. I've just been putting in that work, interviewing everybody like crazy, man. You hear me? I see you.
Appreciate that. So, you a big legend, and for the people on my platform that don't know, can you tell them about who you are, what you do a little bit?
My name Legendary Harry. You know what I'm saying? I'm the half brother of Young Miller from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, born and raised in New York too since I was 23 in New Jersey. Went to recording school in New York at the DMX program in Toro College. And spent some of my time in New Jersey, but I was born in Chicago, man. I'm a beat maker. I can rap too, but I've been focusing all my time on the music, trying to push my little brother out there, That's been my focus right now. Sometimes you gotta step back and play the background. That's what I've been doing.
Right. And what was it that sparked you to do what you wanted to do? What you're doing now?
To make beats. I mean, I've been making beats since I was a freshman in high school, but it took for my nephew DY Crazy. He the producer for Future, Lil Durk, Bruno Mars. He did a lot of stuff. Chris Brown. When he got on, it was like, man, if he could do it, that's my nephew. We started out doing this together. I showed him how to use Fruity Loops. I could do this too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Even though I ain't get discouraged that he left me behind in the hood or nothing like that, I just started grinding. I got in my bag. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm still proud of my nephew and where he came from and where he at now. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see my nephew out here balling than to be out here messed up.
Right. And going through that type of situation and like not getting discouraged or like getting upset, well, like how did you keep going? What motivated you?
I had a lot of people around me motivating me. Young Miller first and foremost. That was my biggest motivation, sharing with my brother what he doing and what he taking the music right now. You know what I'm saying? He always kept me motivated. Always try to keep me working and stuff like that. And then just seeing how people out here is getting blessed, having real success out here in the music industry. I'm talking about life change and money. You know what I'm saying? Being able to change your life, your family life. It kept me motivated. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't had the big payday yet, music is my passion, man. I eat, sleep, music, everything music about me. And I just love what I do, and I love what other people do. I'm not here to take away from nobody's legacy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a legend, and the legends respect the legends. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And your beats is crazy too. What what you feel like was your first beat that like got your name out there?
What you all about? With Young Miller and Mike Notes, that was my first single that went number 58 on the top 100 of iTunes Canada. That was the one that really started getting me out there. Got us to the C2 TV Awards. They played it on Power 92 out here in Chicago. They interviewed me on my radio in Chicago with Shy Blizz. Salute to Shy Blizz too. Sean Dale from Power 92 for showing us love, man, as independent artists.
Super fire, man. That album's crazy. Did you produce like the whole album or like certain records?
I did 3 joints on that. So I did Baby, the Nola bounce beat, and that was like my little brother first bounce song. I got in his ear because he's from New Orleans. And I never heard him on a bounce beat. I'm like, bro, you ever did a bounce beat? You should do this. You know what I'm saying? First, we had Miss T on there, the first lady of Cash Money, but we had took her off. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody else on there because it didn't really like fit the song. Not to take away from her legacy or what she do, it just didn't fit the song at the time. And I produced Ride Along with D Stewart and What Y'all About. That's 3 beats on there. I got the most beats on there as a producer. I'm like the main producer on there.
Right, man. That baby hit different. Like I bump that every day. Once I came across that, I'm like, this is fire.
I loved it making that beat. I thought that Miss T was gonna get on there, you know what I'm saying? But it ended up being my brother, and it became even bigger than probably what it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm. And congratulations on getting on the iTunes charts. How that feel?
And it feel good. I'm still waiting on that plaque though. You feel me? Once I see that plaque on the little bro wall, I'll be a little bit more satisfied.
It's coming though. It's coming.
It's coming.
So That chain right there, is that No Limit right there?
Forever.
Super
See
legendary.
how you, man. Chatted on me twice, man. You hear me? I took this true stuff with blood. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for true and no limit, I wouldn't even be the man I am today. And if it wasn't for my brother, Young Miller, bringing me into the fold, I don't know where I'd be at right now if it wasn't for him. You know? Because everybody know I didn't have my ups and downs. I've been to prison, you know what I'm saying? But once I got out, I ain't never looked back, man. I just kept going forward, you know. Took my shahada, became Muslim, and just became calmer. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can't do the same things in life that I used to do. You know, it took for me being in prison and losing my grandparents and losing my, my uncle and stuff like that. My best friend got killed, so I had to do something because I want to live, man. I want to be able to see the success that I got coming in this lifetime. And me being dead, I'm not gonna be able to see it. I want to be here. I want to be the one that step up and be able to, look out for the family if I got to.
Super fire, man. You a big legend, man. It's crazy. I ain't never really tell nobody this, but real quick, since I was a kid, I'm 32 now. Um, I've been watching No Limit, Master P, Romeo, Young Miller since like 12. And all these years, man, like just watching them, it's like one of the reasons why I do what I do right now.
Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of us that grew up on No Limit, man, we studied the blueprint P-Lay, you know what I'm saying? And I idolized them coming up. I appreciate the lessons that they taught my little brother because some of the lessons they taught young Miller, he was able to teach me, you know what I'm saying? Some vital information that allowed me to be 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to have people like that in my corner because I didn't have my daddy growing up. My daddy was doing a 10-year bid in the feds, So all I had was my grandmothers and mothers and music. Music was like my father because that was the thing. That music was the thing that taught me how to, you know what I'm saying, get buck, let my stuff hang, you know what I'm saying, like to be a man, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Throw that chain up one more time. That's crazy, man. History right here. No limit, man. That's crazy.
I don't know if
So,
you ever knew, I was on one of the mixtapes that came out on No Limit Forever from Paulo the Jank. He had that mixtape called That Heat Rock. I was on the
yep.
song Ghost Dance. That was me, Shot Town Harry.
Oh,
Now I'm
damn.
going by Legendary Harry. Salute to
Super
Paulo the
fire.
Jank, man. Put me on the mixtape. You feel me? Real talk. That's my boy.
Yes, sir. So, you already been doing like big, major, legendary things. What's one thing that you haven't done yet that you want to do?
Um, I want to be able to produced with C Murder. I had a song with C Murder that Young Miller had put me on. That made me the first male artist from Chicago with a song with C Murder. But the Brat, the only other person from out here who has a song with C Murder that's from Chicago. But Twister got a song with Fiend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of this game too, man. I do my research. You know what I'm saying? I love it so much. But I want to be able to work with Pete when he get back to rapping. I want to work with Rome. I want to produce something for Rome. I want to produce something for everybody in the family. And then I'm gonna start hitting everybody in the industry, man. Produce for everybody. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? If you talented, I want to work with you. I want to put our talents together, man, and see what we can come up with.
Right, man. It's gonna happen. Super fire. How's your beat studio sessions looking like? Just being in your zone, just going crazy.
Man, I be in here by myself, locked in. I can make it beat in like 15 minutes, and I go to the next one. Then I go to the next one, go to the next one. Then when I'm done with all of them, I know I ain't gonna make no more for the day. I go back, I add my bass lines to all of them. I start out with the drum, then I do the bass lines, all of them. Boom. Then I come back and I mix all of them down. Boom, boom, boom. Then I draw the song format out, like how many bars I want for the chorus. I usually do 8-bar hooks and 12-bar verses. You know what I'm saying? It'll have 3 hooks and 2 verses. It always start with a hook and end with a hook, you know? And my whole process is kind of fast. And after I mix it, I draw it as a song, put my little filter on there, then I master it. It's like a 2-step process. You got to mix, then you master it.
So you
And
make
I
beats
do it
pretty
all
quick.
on FL Studio quick. I remember one day, Mr. Marcello told me a long time ago they used to be with No Limit. He was like, man, I'm about to go in the studio with Currency, man. I need some beats. Well, I stayed up and I made 38 beats that night.
Damn,
All
that's
it takes
crazy.
is for somebody to, you know what I'm saying? And it motivate
Hmm.
me, man. It make me go. Cause I'm gonna go. I'm ready for the industry, bro. My beats is ready. Period.
38 beats in one night. That's crazy.
38 beats. A lot of them was I made all soul beats because I knew that's what kind of beats Marcelo and Currency rapped on. So that's why I was able to do 38. It was so fast. I had to samples. And I just do the drums, the bass line. Sometimes the samples got the bass already in it. All you gotta do is mix your drums down real quick, master it, you know?
Super fire. Um, what's some advice you could give to a person that wants to make beats and become like somebody legendary like yourself?
If you're gonna make beats, first and foremost, man, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep grinding. Don't just get discouraged because you know what I'm saying. Your beats ain't made progress. I had times where I didn't make progress. My beats is trash. But the more time you put into your craft, the more you're gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Just like life. When you hit that bump in the road, you just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about trying to get famous and all that first. You know what I'm saying? Or money. If you're doing it for the love, you love to do this shit, you're gonna do it because it's the love, you know, the love you have for music. Don't you know, don't don't try to come up with nobody else sound. You know what I'm saying? Try to come up with something that make you sound unique as a producer. Okay, we know 808 Mafia, they the best production group in the game right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to model my sound behind them, you know what I'm saying? Because they already got their sound, they already carved that lane. I'm trying to make my own lane, my sound to be different from everybody else. So you will know when that track come on, you're gonna be like, that's a legendary beat, you know?
Hmm. Good advice. Um, what's one thing life wise that you haven't done yet that you want to do?
Life wise, I want to leave the country, man. I ain't never left the country. And I was just telling young Miller, like, man, I'm scared to fly right now because I was gonna move down there to Vegas with him. I was looking for apartments and everything, but it's just like what's going on in the world. Like I can't leave Chicago, man. I'm set out here, though. I got a house. I have to step down, go out there, find an apartment or a studio. When I'm in a two-bedroom, I can turn my music up as loud as I want. I can smoke all day, all night. Can't nobody tell me to do put my weed out or whatever, you know. But yeah, man, crazy, bro.
Out the country.
Yeah, I want to go out the country, man. I want to go down there to Brazil and Dominican Republic, Haiti. I most definitely want to go to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Link up with my boy Henry Crime. Me and Young Miller been knowing him over 10 years. That's our brother from Brazil, man. Huge No Limit fan too.
Super fire.
Nice with the graphics, man. You know.
Oh yeah, that's needed too. The graphics.
Yup, I got help. Henry Crime. I got my boy Heno G. He from out here in Harvey, Illinois, Harvey World. You know, they've been doing my graphics for years. I don't even mess with nobody else on the graphics. It's really Heno G, but I mess with Henry too. He done a lot of work for me, man. I take my hat off to him.
Super fire. A lot of big things, man, going on. So I know you definitely got to be on Miller's World too, right?
Of course, I should be on every project, whether I have one beat on there or I don't have a beat and I drop a special verse on there. But I feel like that's my brother. I should always be involved in what my brother doing, man, because it's deeper than music with me and him, man. Like me and bro really struggled together. You know what I'm saying? Now to be coming up together, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I love to see how my brother, you know what I'm saying, is making. I always believed in him, and I used to always be on him. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew who he was and what capabilities he had. I always depended on him because I know he had the tools to get me and him out the hood. And I used to be on him, man, like, bro, you got to do this, you got to do that, man. Come on, man. You know, that's
Hmm.
just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that when we was younger, man. We struggled hard. Ain't had no money to have money together. You know,
Super fire.
it's a
That's a big
blessing.
blessing right there.
Hmm.
So what you feel like is your biggest record since your whole career started?
Well, I already know my biggest record by the stats is what you all about. You know what I'm saying? By numbers. But my favorite song is the ones I did with C Murder. I can't lie. That's special. That's something that ain't nobody gonna really get like that unless you in depth. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And C solid, man. He real. I went on that interview, I shouted him out. You know what I'm saying? And mention his name. We keeping the name alive as always. Free C Miller. You know what I'm saying? Why not? That man helped start my career. He the one that put the battery in my back. Told me I was fire. You know what I'm saying? And once heard C Murder say I was fire, I ain't care about what nobody in Chicago said. They ain't got to show me love. I got his step. That his step is bigger than any rapper in Chicago to me. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for the OGs in Chicago like Twista and them, you know, Shauna, Cap One, that's my boy, you know. All the OGs, Be Crucial, Bump J, KX. I respect all the OGs, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's a lot of love in Chicago. I had to go other places to get the love, you know what I'm saying? But they starting to slowly catch on because they played, like I said, they played the song on Power 92. That's just one thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still working. I got a lot of stuff y'all can be playing, bro, because I don't stop. I can't stop and I won't stop, for real.
Right. That's crazy. We got like a similar story. That's how I feel about like where I'm from. Like, once I started working with Young Miller, I'm like, ain't nobody can tell me nothing now.
Yeah, yeah, that's Miller's, man, the biggest hip hop family to ever do it. You hear me?
Point blank, period.
It's a blessing to have a brother like Young Miller, man. On my mama, it's a blessing in disguise, man. Out of everybody in Chicago, it's me. I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? With that bridge to the no limit, everything we grew up off of, you know?
Hmm. Super fire, bro. I know you probably got to get going. I don't want to take too much of your time, but we got to do a part two soon, bro.
Well, I'm free now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't at work no more. I'll do what I want to do. I got off
Shit,
early to link with you though, bro. That's important to me, man. That's how important it is. I had to go to my bosses and, hey, man, look, I got something I got to do today at this day, at this time. You know, they let me go. I feel like music first before anything. Even though I got to work a job to help pay the bill, I'm still putting my career first. You know.
facts, got to.
Hmm.
What's what's a funny story you got with you and Young Miller?
Man, I got a lot of funny stories, man. But I can tell you about the one. I can tell you about the story where when we was young and we had so big story. We was young and we had gotten to it with M11, man. They used to be on True Records, bro. I don't know if you know him, but shout out to M11. That's my homie. We squashed that. We worked everything out. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown now. You know, he knew I was a kid back then. That we talk as grown men now, but we had words with each other. And the funny thing is, we was all on three-way screaming at him and stuff, screaming at. He's clicked over. He called Young Miller mama on the phone. She said, "Hey." When her voice came, she started going off on both of us. Boy, we hurry up and hung up the phone, man.
Called the mom on yo. That's crazy.
And he called bro mama. I'm like, oh mama.
It's crazy, man.
Man,
What's
we did a lot. We did a lot of funny stuff. There's a lot of funny stories. Young Miller funny, man. I remember we was young. We was playing on Uncle Murder phone. It was so funny, bro. Bro picked up the phone. He was like, "This Wheezy, you heard me?" He said, "Oh yeah, this Wheezy. Oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. Suck my dick." That's what my mother said. I'm like, oh my god,
It was
yo.
probably tight. Y'all played around with
Well, when we was at the awards, he was talking about the photographer boots. The motherfuckers was long as hell. And that shit was funny.
him.
He had on some boots look like some steel toe boots. Our photographer, shout out John Shiner, man. You feel me? On the
so
real.
so you been to an awards. How was that?
That was fine when we went to the C2 TV award. That's my first time ever going to the awards, man. And everybody started recognizing me after then when they start seeing the pictures on the red carpets. Here come all the likes. Here come all the favors. I need this. I need that. Can I get this? I need this money. Feel me? Like, yeah, bro, like real talk. All this stuff just kind of coming out of nowhere. Females want to get down, you know what I'm saying? Because they see me out here making moves. You hear me? Now they starting to recognize, get the groupie love, all that stuff, man. Look, I had a ball, man. I got to meet Lil Mama. I ain't even say nothing to Lil Mama. She approached me and said, "How you doing?" You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Facts. Got to meet a couple actresses, Omar Gooden, Miles from Moesha, Marcus Polk, that's his name. Yeah, I met him. It was a good experience, man. Come from Chicago to be there. That was big. You know what I'm saying? First award show.
Red carpet too.
Red carpet. Tubi was there and everything. Uh-huh.
Fire.
Shout out to Charles Clancy. I think that's his name. You know, my boy Lamont. Yeah, I need to
Hmm.
do some shout outs for we in this too, man. I can't go out without shout outs. For sure.
Most definitely. I got one more question though.
Ask me whatever, bro. You
You know,
family, man. You had Rome on the channel too, man. You feel me? That's big, man. All the news people, I'm watching you, man. You making moves, bro. You out here doing your thing, man. People don't know about Go Wrong. They gonna start knowing in a minute. Just like they don't know about Legendary Area. I'm gonna make them remember me.
facts gotta go hard, crazy hard.
hmm
So you've been in the game doing your thing. You still going crazy, grinding. Um, how do you balance things with like work, life, and everything all around?
Man, work. If I got work today, that's what it is. I gotta work. It's work. Then when I get home, I may do music or I may not. If I work consistently through the whole week, I might take the week off of music. Then when I start getting the days off, then I get back on my music, start making the beats. You know what I'm saying? I balance everything, family, all that. Sometimes I just gotta, tune my family out sometimes. They don't be talking about nothing sometimes. I just gotta get in my bag, you know what I'm saying? Can't let the rest of what the outside world affect what I got going on. I gotta stay in the mindset about what I'm doing here and what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Any one false move could have me back in jail. That's why I love that song by C. Miller and C Murder and Akon, One False Move. You know what I'm saying? I think about that. If I make one false move out here in Chicago, I could lose my life or end up in jail. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I limit myself. I limit myself to who I'm around and I keep myself sheltered a lot. I don't go outside a lot. What for? I go kick it every blue moon. But I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. I got stuff to do here, man. You feel me? Being in the streets ain't gonna get it for me. Music is my only way out. That's how I feel.
All right, bro. Good advice. I definitely appreciate you for coming on the podcast, man. Big DMG shit.
BMG, yeah. I remember me and little bro started the label. I was like, man, we should make a label. I remember saying that to him. And we had the little first design, first logos. We had it on our MySpace backgrounds and stuff.
Hmm.
We was we was big on MySpace, man. We was real big. Used to get a lot of views, plays, all that. Comments. People used to come on there leaving us comments, all the big stars. P and M came on there, C left me a comment. You feel me?
Hmm.
Doing good.
Legendary, man.
Legendary. Had Birdman come leave me a comment. My homie was signing Cash Money from out here in Chicago, Boo from Boo and Gotti, the rap group. My boy is Boo. And his cousin D Kelly, they got a clothing store out here called Fleet Club, man. Salute to them too. Real talk.
Super fire. Yeah, man. Super fire, man. Legendary Harry. Big DMG shit. It's gonna be on all Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart Podcasts, and my YouTube channel.
Okay. I need to do some shout outs before you get up out of here though. I ain't even gonna
Most
lie.
definitely.
Yeah, man. Let me give a salute to my bro Young Miller though. Feel me? That's my little bro. I love my bro to death, man. We've been through a lot together. Got Superstar, KTD, Lil T, Fisher Jones. Who else I'm forgetting on the label? DMG. Um, my boy Brick. Yeah, I believe. Um, I can't think of everybody else. Don't be mad at me, man. Shout out to Grams, the other producer on DMG. Salute to Grams. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my moms. You know what I'm saying? Lorianne, my dad, Harry McNeil III. You hear me? I got my cousin Tamara, my cousin Shashi, my cousin Shamara. Man, shout out D Money, my little cousin Mike, Ron. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the whole family, man. Salute to all the Millers, man. Salute to CP3 Little One, Millie Miller, Keenan Miller, you know what I'm saying? Jade. Salute to my cousin Art Domino, you know what I'm saying? Salute moms, Marie Miller. Man, salute everybody, man. Everybody out here who grinding, doing your thing, man. And salute to my boy Go Wrong, man, for holding it down.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Mhm.
Once again, big shout out Young Miller too, man. DMG, Legendary Harry, the Rome Show podcast. Appreciate you, bro.
It's all love, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Free C Murder.
Free C all day, man. Free Los. You know what I'm saying? Free my cousin Los, man. Love Los. I'll be writing Los everything, sending them pictures, keep in contact, man. Don't forget about your people in that jam, you know?
For real, man. Definitely keep in touch, bro.
Just all right. Holla at me, bro. Know where I'm at.
Yes, sir. Fam now. Salute, bro.
Yep.